United States ambassador to the UN, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, told reporters late Thursday night that the US can support this newly drafted Security Council resolution on Gaza aid. But the problem now is that other member states are unhappy since the US watered it down so much. The new version significantly weakens language calling for a pause in hostilities. The previous version calls for a suspension of hostilities, and this new one talks about creating the conditions for a sustainable cessation of hostilities. Remember that the vast majority of member states here at the UN want a ceasefire in Gaza, and this language is really way off from that. Several member states, including France, said that they will need to consult with their capitals before agreeing to this new text. The United States, like Israel, opposes a ceasefire, arguing that that would only benefit Hamas. Well, also, somewhat shockingly for human rights observers, the language in this resolution that condemned violations of international humanitarian law and indiscriminate attacks on civilians has been completely removed, despite the fact that even Biden warned that Israel was losing support because of its indiscriminate bombing. This new text also calls for a special coordinator to be appointed to help with aid deliveries. This is different from the original proposal, which was to create a UN aid monitoring mechanism. The United States objected to that, arguing that this might actually slow down the delivery of aid. Now, it's possible that the appointment of a UN coordinator would help move things along, but not if Israel keeps objecting to whoever the Secretary-General appoints. And critics say that, well, the US pushed for a special coordinator rather than a mechanism because Israel did not want to relinquish any control of aid deliveries into Gaza. Israel has been accused of using starvation as a weapon of war in Gaza. On Thursday, the UN reported that Gaza is on the verge of famine. Now, even if this resolution makes it through the Security Council on Friday, how much will it really help alleviate the suffering of civilians in Gaza?